What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the 10 best strikers currently playing in the Premier League as of 2022. At number 10, I've got Mikel Antonio. Now he's been on brilliant form leading West Ham for the past couple of years. And what I love about his story is that Antonio started off as a right back and then went up to right wing, and now he plays as a striker. And he's indispensable to David Moyes' West Ham and their tactics around him, and he uses attributes to perfection. His main skills are his physical presence, holding up play, headers, poor finishing, and that's landed him number 10 on this list. At number 9, I've got CALVERT. He's been injured for most of the season. For the past 2-3 seasons, he's been on fire for Everton. And there's much hype about him in the media because of his attributes. He's tall, he's strong, great at heading, good movement in the box, finishing. And the fact that Everton have done pretty badly this season while CALVERT-Lewin's been injured shows his importance in that squad. So he's number 9 in my list. Number 8, Vardy. Jamie Vardy is still having a party. He burst onto the scene at the age of 28 years old when he led Leicester to a famous Premier League win. 7 years on, at the age of 35, Vardy is still going strong. He's still got his pace, he's still got his movement, finishing. So even at 35, he's still number 8 in my top 10 strikers. At number 7, I've got Sadio Mane. Now he isn't as lethal and clinical as he used to be a few years back, but Mane can still be a difference maker on his day, and he's still vital to this Liverpool team. Mane is known for his pace, strength, finishing, heading, link-up play. Since signing from Southampton, Mane has scored 107 goals in 244 appearances for Liverpool. Great stats. Number 6 is Mane's partner. I've got Diego Jota at my number 6. Now, many were surprised when Liverpool signed him 2 years ago for £40 million from Wolves, but Jota won the Anfield hearts instantly by meshing in Liverpool's tactics and their high-intensity football. Jota so far got 27 goals in 58 games. Pretty good return. His attributes is quite deceptive in his skill set because he doesn't look that fast or strong, but he's very clever with his movement. He's got close dribbling skills, he can turn quickly, and he's got very, very slick finishing. So he's number 6 on my list. Number 5, I've got Romelu Lukaku. Now, the 100 million man hasn't quite settled in Chelsea as he was expected to, but he's still a class player. If you saw what he did at Inter Milan, he's still that big target man who's fast for his size and scares the death out of his opponents. So although sometimes he can go through his bad patches, Lukaku is still at the peak of his career, and any club in the world would love to have him in their team. So he comes in number 5 on my top 10 strikers. Number 4, I've got Son Heung-min. What a player this man is. I love him. And I feel like he's universally loved by the whole league because of his attitude towards the game, his dedication towards the game, and just the smile he has. Now, Spurs signed him for £22 million from Leverkusen in 2015, and no one expected this man to turn out into the world-class player that he currently is. And he mainly plays from the wing, but he gets the goals. He's known for his pace, intelligent play, close dribbling, non-stop running, wonderful finishing. He's brilliant in the defensive duties, often tracks back, closing opponents down, especially under Pochettino. He used to do that a lot. Son so far has got 116 goals in 305 games for Spurs in 6 years. At number 3, we've got Harry Kane. Now, the England captain has carried Tottenham for the past 7 years. With most season, he's scoring 25 plus goals. For England, he's also close to breaking Rooney's all-time record England top scorer record, and he's only 28 years old. Now, Kane nearly forced a move to Man City this summer, and that was a shame because he would have been deadly. He would have probably scored 40 goals, but luckily Spurs managed to keep hold of him, and they get to reap the benefits. He's an amazing player. He's similar to Lukaku in that he's big, tall, quite fast, agile, eye for a goal, hunger to score goals. I'd say he's far more clinical than Lukaku, which makes Kane better. In total, Kane has scored 234 goals in 366 games for Tottenham. Crazy stats. Now we're on to the top 2. At number 2, I've put the GOAT, the man himself, the myth, the legend, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's nothing else to say about this man that already hasn't been said, but Ronaldo is nearly 37 and he's still playing at a world-class level, which is crazy. The man, he's adapted his playing style as he's aged. He may have lost a bit of his pace and his stamina, but his movement in the box is still there. His shot power, heading ability, scoring in big games, clinical finishing, knowing where to be, right place, right time to get the goals. He's still got all of that. If anything, he's getting better at it, and he's doing it at a very old age. You don't see players at this age staying at this level. It's still surreal to me to see him back in the Premier League, because I thought we were never going to see him again. So it's pretty good that he's back in Man United. He's playing in the Premier League. At the age of 36, he decided to come back to the toughest league in the world, and he's making a big impact. Unlike the other GOAT who went to the French league, much easier to play there. But Ronaldo is number 2 on my list. And at number 1 is none other than Mohamed Salah. Yes, arguably the best player in the world, doing it in the best, toughest league in the world. Salah is just amazing. Liverpool signed him for £40 million back in 2016 with the hope that he would be an impactful player. Now, what Liverpool weren't expecting was to find a generational talent, a Premier League icon and a Liverpool legend. Salah has been brilliant from the moment they signed him. With his blistering pace, amazing close dribbling, agility, turning defenders inside out, finishing, top corner shots, penalties, he's deadly. You put Salah 1-on-1 with a keeper, he hardly misses, and he's still at the top of his game, and there's no question he's the best striker in the world and in the Premier League. In his 5 years at Liverpool, Salah has won the Premier League, Champions League, Top Scorer Award, Player of the Year Award. And another thing about Salah is he's the ultimate big game player. Think about all the top teams that Salah has faced, and he has memorable wonder goals against all of them. Chelsea, he's got that top corner shot. Man United, he's scored countless goals. Arsenal, he dribbled past everyone and scored. Everton, that famous top corner goal. Tottenham, he's got that last minute goal. And Man City, the best team in the league. Salah's got many amazing goals against them, including this season, which might win goal of the season. Literally all the big teams around Europe, Salah scores. He arises in the big games, doesn't disappear, and he's still at the top of his game, and he's number 1 on my list. So that was my list. Thank you for tuning in. Please let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree. I decided on this, on the current attributes. Who am I taking if I'm picking a team, play for me? So this was my top 10 according to that. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe for more videos.